All right. So I tried to do this live stream yesterday, and Ecamm was giving me all sorts of pain, really glitchy, but hopefully today is a brand new day. Just getting everything set up over here. Greetings, everybody. This is 2026, and yeah, I've got a new side project for this year. I'm doing basically a rebuild, a rewriting of the book that started it all for me, Marketing for Developers. Wrote this back in 2015, and since this happened, a lot has happened. I was working full-time for a startup called Sprintly at the time that allowed you to do project management. Sorry, let me start that again. Since 2015, a lot has changed. When I was working on this, I was working full-time as a product marketing manager for Sprintly, which was project management software. If you were listening to my podcast, Product People, you'll remember they were an early sponsor. And this book allowed me to, the following year, Sprintly was acquired, and I could have continued on with them, but I decided instead to go independent, and it was largely because of this book. And so this year, I'd like to rewrite it. And I've been working on building a membership site, new marketing site for it. But the idea is that I would rewrite the book chapter by chapter. And you can see I've already posted some of the old chapters from the original book that I wrote back in 2015, free for anybody to read on the internet. And I've got some thoughts on this, actually. Yesterday, I thought, oh, you know what? I'll just have I'll just rewrite these chapter by chapter and have a little status. But now I'm kind of thinking I should just post the whole old book, and then any new chapters would appear at the top, and then gradually I'd be, replacing all of these. I'd be adding, brand new content, and then the old book could live online, and the new book will be all new content. So I got that to fix. I also had someone sign up for the membership site. And again, this is part of a bigger experiment I'm running. We're doing some things over at Transistor. So that's the other thing, right? Is that since I wrote this book, I've done a bunch of did some consulting for some folks, etc. But the big news is that, in 2018, I teamed up with John Buda. We built Transistor.fm, and we're doing some work with Ghost. And we have a private podcast integration that we're building with Ghost. And so I thought, to put myself back in the space of a creator, what enabled me to launch this book was I was podcasting with Product People, and then Build and Launch, and then another podcast called Mega Maker. And so being a creator is really what allowed me to do that and have an audience. And I want to get back into that place. So the idea is that Marketing for Developers will be a book. It will be a membership site, and it will be a public podcast where I'm hoping to interview some of my friends who are building stuff right now in 2026 about what actually works when it comes to marketing these days. And it will also be a private podcast. So today's goal is somebody signed up for the Zach. I think I can say his name. Zach signed up for this membership site before I was even ready. And so what I'd like to do today is when somebody signs in, oh, and there we go. You know what? Why? It's almost like Ghost is like running too many resources or something, and I get all my computer can't handle it. So this is, yeah. What? That's no good. Where's the? I gotta. Oh, this one here. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't glitch like this the whole time. So yeah, I'm going to build this part here. Basically, I want to change this account page. So let's point an arrow at that, and we're going to get into cursor here. All right. I'd like to change the behavior of the account button once a user is logged in. I'd like it to be its own page. And let's just drag this down here. And I've actually already built this before. So I'm going to say I'd like it to kind of follow this template here. Its own account settings page. Instead of the modal. I'd like it based loosely on this structure. And when I paste that there, but with some additions. So let me actually remember how I had this set up over here. This membership saying it's a account pinning, so your private podcasts, I want that, but so before the private podcasts section, I'd like another section called member benefits. In this section, I'd like some icons, buttons for Discord. I'll add the invite link later. Download the original book. Now I got to remember what benefits have I promised already. So early access to new chapters of the book. Okay. Oh yeah. So let's just have read the book. Link to. I think that's just /book. Discord. So yeah, so read the book, Discord, we got that. Oh, video. Videos. Link to videos. We still need to create that page. And premium podcast feed, we got that. Workshops, link to workshops. We still need to create that page as well. Let me know if you have any questions before you proceed. All right. So it's gonna think about all that. And yeah, the whole goal here is that we're gonna give Zach, who signed up, a something to look at when he logs in. All right, so it's thinking away. Okay, I can already tell it's generating a bunch of these sections that I asked it to. I think actually I can close this up now. Let's close this too. Oh, the other thing I can do while we're waiting is looks like I rebooted my machine, and it looks like that's not up anymore. So let's just ghost restart and see if that runs the instance here. There we go. All right. So that's working again. Where are we at here? All right. So yeah, it's cranking along here. Is this better if I put this over here so you guys can see? All right. So now we should be able to see this. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's impersonate this member here. And let's see what happens. Okay, so I've been signed in. Now I have an account section. Okay, so it's 404ing. Let's just see. Do I need to create a blank page? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So let's go in here. Let's create a blank page. Call this account settings. And the slug is going to be account. All right. Publish that. This 3-step publish process is a little bit annoying in Ghost. Look at that. All right. All right. All right. Oh, wow. This did a nice little job here. Got your plan, and then this should let me sign out. Look how good this looks. This looks awesome. Got our little Discord link here. Read the book. Where does this go? That goes there. Okay. Go back here. Video training. We don't have that yet. We're going to make that. Live workshops. We don't have that. We're going to make it. Discord community will be the invite link. This is freaking awesome. Yeah, and you can see how much better this is than the original Ghost account modal. Yo, what's up? Nice to have someone join me here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I just built this account settings page, or a cursor just built this account settings page for me for the new membership site, which is pretty freaking sweet. I actually don't have any notes. This is just awesome. So yeah, let's deploy this. So the nice thing, like every time I make a change inside of cursor here. Oh, and actually, yeah, do you guys want to see the account page? So this is our account settings page right here. But it also zips up the template for me. So we can see 3:40 p.m. It zipped all that up. And I'm going to update that Discord link offline. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just hide it quickly here. So let's go back to that page. And yeah. Feels like it's a little bit less glitchy than it was yesterday. All right. So I'm just gonna actually get the Discord link for the Discord I created. Give me a sec. Obviously, I don't want that public, so I'll just update it offline here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save that. I just made a change. Oh, sorry, I'll show my screen again. Just made a change. Can you zip it up again? Just gonna generate my little zip file. And then, yeah, I'm going to upload this to the public site right away. Let's go. So this is the actual Ghost server. And I'm going to go here. I don't know if there's an automated way, like through Git or something, that I can just push these up. But so far, it looks like you have to manually overwrite your old theme, just like that. But this should work, right? So let's try it out. So I'm logged in. Oh, forgot to create that page on this site. That's the other thing, is you can't, when you create content locally, I don't think there's a way to sync it. If there is, let me know. I would love to be able to do that instead of having to replicate everything. Okay, continue, publish. So that's the account settings page. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh, look at that. I already even have a Marketing for Developers podcast here. So the private podcast is already synced, which is pretty cool. This, by the way, this is what we built at Transistor. This is the private podcast Ghost integration we built Do I have this active though? How is that working actually? Let's go down. I think I still need to activate that. Yeah, I still need to do that. So I will do that shortly. But yeah, that's what that looks like. So we got the Discord link. We got read the book. That works. Let's just see what folks see when they sign out. So we sign out. Members only, so you can create an account. Okay. This create account is a little bit messed up. Let's fix that. When a logged out user hits that page, let's show centered, what do we call this? Sign in? Sign in button underneath this line. And let's fix that create an account section. Center the title. What happens here if I sign up? It doesn't do anything. That does something. That doesn't actually do anything. Remove the email field. And subscribe button. This really small. This must be really small in the stream, but that's okay. Remove the email field and subscribe button, and what else do I want it to do? I want it to, I think I got to move myself kind of up here. Add a centered button that says sign up and link it to the sign up modal. Oh, and there's another thing here, right? Is right now actually everybody who creates, even who has a free account, has this. So we need to actually change that. So yeah, this is just a free account. So this person shouldn't actually be able to see this. So we need to update that as well. All right, let's see what that looks like. So we'll refresh, sign out. Gonna hit that account page. All right, so this is sign in, sign up. Okay, that's fine. All right. We need to make another change because there are essentially two membership types currently. Free and $109 per year. I want to make sections of the account page inaccessible and or grayed out for free members. What are some ideas for doing this? $199 per year gets access to the Discord. Where's my... Let's open this up. Paid. Free gets access to, I don't even know. Read the book. Private podcasts. I know that Ghost has a way of gating of only. All right, let's see what it says here. Man, I'm kind of always in the way here. Maybe I should be over here. Then I'm not bothering anybody. So kind of like option 2. Let's try option 2 and see how it looks. All right, it's going to build all that stuff. While it's doing that, I just want to close some. I just realized I got a bunch of windows open here, so let's close some shit. Close that. What else do I have here? It's just a text file. I got okay, I think we're safe here. And there was one more thing I wanted to check. I want to check just want to check the YouTube stuff. Okay. By the way, if you're watching, just say howdy. In the chat. I'm paying attention to chat, so I got to get some like good music or something going in the background here too. I'll work on that for next time. All right, so let's go back to me sharing my screen. Let's just close a bunch of this stuff. Don't need that. Keep a plain text window there, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. Let's see what cursor's doing. So let's refresh this. Let's impersonate this person again. So when we impersonate this person, all right, so got it. Brings up the plans, although I should actually test whether that works. You can read the books. That's pretty sweet, actually. Just, yeah, gives a little FOMO, right? You don't have any of these benefits, but you get this one. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm actually really, can you manage? Okay, you can manage this. Nice, 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 nice. I should actually send this to Zach in the members Discord. I just showed that. All right. Zach, when you log in, does this work for you? All right, so let's create, where does this go? So we got book, video goes to video, I think. So let's create those pages just so they're there. With the coming soon, say videos, coming soon, publish. And actually, this is paid members only on this one. So update that. Okay, so when I go here, this page is for paid members only. Nice. Let's go back to account. Let's go to workshops. That will also be paid only. So we'll create that page. Coming soon. Publish. But yeah, let's make this paid members only. Okay. That should work, right? Yep. And then, yeah, this is all good to go, right? All right, so yeah, let's zip up those changes and keep that. So yeah, that should be, is that the newest version? I think it is. So when I upload this version, it should no longer give me access with this free account I have. By the way, if anyone's watching this and wants to sign up and try, try to, you don't have to become a paying member, but try the free membership and see how that works. If you notice any bugs, that'd be sweet. Okay, so we're gonna upload this. Where's that? Right there. All right. Okay, so now this person should have grayed out. Yes. And if they click that, they get asked to update, which is pretty sweet. And you know what I want to do now? I want to update some stuff. I want to do some of that private podcast integration stuff. So let's go to Transistor and let's find marketing for developers. And actually, I need to enable a few things in the Transistor admin, so I don't want to show that. Just let me do that without you guys watching. Where is that again? Yeah, give me a second here. Okay. I'm going to add. Okay, I got Spotify and SOA on that. Okay, so that's good. And then what else do I need to do? I'll just minimize that for now. Okay. Back in Transistor, we're going to call this 2015 audiobook. So we're going to save that. So this is the audiobook will be available. The original audiobook from 2015 will be available. And I'm going to do a few things here. So this is brand new, by the way, Spotify. You can now listen to private podcasts on Spotify, which is pretty awesome. And okay, so yeah, everybody. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. I think I got to put these over here. So this is basically already working. The weird thing is this integration. Oh, wow. I was like, at first I was like, I don't understand why there's 31 people, but that, wow, okay, that's because 31 people have already signed up for the Marketing for Developers free list. I didn't realize so many people had done that. Crazy. Okay, so I'll just say, here's the original Marketing for Devs audiobook, 2015. Listen to it in your podcast player. So my guess is that already anybody signing up for this should be getting a welcome email to this Spotify. So anybody that signs up for the marketing developer site, whether you are paid or not paid, gets access to this. Okay. But I'm going to be creating a new podcast for this as well, called Marketing for Developers 2026. And say a podcast for people building software products in the age of AI. Hosted by Justin Jackson. Okay, and I'm just going to export this for now. Basically, you want 2,000 pixels wide. M for Devs podcast cover. This will be business entrepreneurship and technology. Where's the other? There's a tech category somewhere. There it is. Justin Jackson. Justin at, let's see. And then the website is Marketing for Developers. Okay, so now we've got a podcast. How come that image didn't? Oh, there we go. Got the public podcast done, and now I want to create a private podcast as well. So this one is going to be I mean, eventually I got to have a better cover art than this. That's not awesome. But maybe what I'll do for now, just so I don't have the I'm just going to give it a tint. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. What's in here? Oh, this is all different stuff, right? You know what I'll do? I'll just bring this in. So the idea is that I want to, I think I'll just invert this. Just change the hue. So this will be members only. So the idea is that I'm marketing for developers, members only. The idea is that there's going to be a premium feed for members only that they get. So this will be the icon for that. Members only feed, full episodes. Add all my info again here. But let's actually give folks access to their account. This would be episodic. Okay, so let's create that. And I am going to add this to the, I'm going to use the integration for this as well. Okay, so I just need to make this private podcast. I'm going to enable a few things on this one too. So that, just enabling that ghost integration. We go back. Should see it now. There we go. And I'll connect that to Ghost. So where's the integrations? Right here. I'm going to add a custom integration, but I'm just going to hide this while while I copy the API keys. So just give me a second. Private podcasts. So we're going to go over here and copy this. Okay. And I think I can show this to you now. Leave. All right. So now Transistor is synced with Ghost, and I'm going to make this one available only to paid members. So we're going to do that. And that should just be one member, because only one person's paid so far. And they should see both. So, you know what? I'll test this myself. Give me a second here. I'm gonna test this by can I upgrade somebody? Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a paid membership. And if I refresh that page now, look at that. Okay, this is pretty sweet. I've got access to the original audiobook here. And I've got access to marketing for developers members only podcast feed right here in my admin. Actually, and while I'm here, I'm going to submit this. Oh, I need a episode first. Yeah, I'll add an episode and submit that. So yeah, this is sweet. This is sweet. Like, in terms of doing what I needed to do, our one member that has access to to the paid membership now has access to this screen here, where they can, go to the Discord. Oh, they can read the book. They can go to video training. They can go to live workshops. And they can access private podcasts. They can manage their subscription. They can edit their profile. And they can sign out. This is pretty sweet. I'm pretty stoked about this. Maybe the only other thing I'll do is this. So let's go back in here. This about page is too wide for the text column. I want to make it more narrow and readable. Sometimes I've found that, oh, sorry, you guys can't see cursor here. Sometimes I have found that giving cursor too much information is like, sometimes I like just giving it a little bit. Yeah, it looks sweet, hey? It's pretty fun. I'm really liking how this is coming together. And pretty amazing that it can be all built in there we go. That's a lot better. If we go to workshops, I'm assuming that it applies to everything. Let's just zip this up and upload it again. I do wish there was like an automated way to upload these themes. Okay. Almost got to keep that. 420. Okay, so let's see how this looks now. There we go. That's a lot better. If I go here and I go video training, I'm assuming that that's a similar page. Template. Okay. The other thing I wanted to try before I go today is I had a new idea for this section. Again, initially I thought, I'm going to rewrite these little by little, but I think what I want to do instead is I should try this voice input. I've never tried this voice input in Cursor. All right, I have a new idea for the book section. My original idea was that I would paste in all of the old chapters from the original book and then update them one by one. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'd like to bring in all the old chapters, like I said, but have that in its own kind of section. And then any new chapters I add will appear above that. So can you give me some ideas on how to present that visually? I know that we have chapters listed a few different places. The one distinction I think we want to make is that there is an old book or an original book from 2015 that people can read online for free, but that there is a new book being written chapter by chapter. And just want people to be able to see that and be able to gate the content. So the old book will be available to everybody for free, but the new book chapters will only be available to paid members. All right, let's see. Let's see what it does with all that. I love how it'll use ASCII art to visually describe what's going on. That I just find that so helpful. Look at how good this already looks. Okay, so can you guys see that? You probably can't. Let's zoom in. Option A, stacked sections. This is kind of what I was thinking in my head. So yeah, I think I like option A. Okay, let's just say I'm going to try this again. Okay. I like option A, but with a few modifications. Free on non-logged in users will be able to click through on new chapters and see a free preview. I think we can keep the lock icons and CTA to join membership there, though. I was going to add a different idea there, but I think oh yeah, I was going to say for tags, should we remove the existing tags and use these new ones? I don't think we'll need them anymore. I'm actually really excited about how much we got done on this whole, we got a private podcast. We got the private podcast stuff set up. Yeah. We got all these membership benefits set up. Yeah. Let's start by keeping them together. Book. See how that looks. Everything else looks good. Let's go. All right. So yeah, let's see what it does here. And we'll preview it locally, and then we'll go from there. This is sweet. I'm gonna demo this for John O'Nolan from Ghost after I'm done this recording. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let's pull up that local version here. So yeah, when this is done, we'll refresh this. It'll look different, right? But I think that's a good solution. All right. Cranking away on this book template. Where's that? Right here. We also have a custom post template, so where's that post one? Right here. So yeah, it's going to have kind of conditional logic as to whether it's the new book chapter or old book chapter. Other posts will just be their own thing. So it's solving its own, closing its own nested logic here. Whenever I'm streaming, I have this like fear that I'm like doing something or showing something I shouldn't be. So I always want to check my messages and make sure that someone's not messaging me revealing something going, what the hell? All right, we're there's my buddy Michael Green. Can I hear you? You might have been able to hear some noises there because I just took myself out of do not disturb mode to make sure that I wasn't like I hadn't done something terrible. All right, so let's see if that worked. That'll be a very big change in our to everything. So here's the original version. Let's see what happens when we refresh it. Oh, chapters just disappeared. Oh, we'll probably have to update them with the new stuff, right? Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to posts. So now we need to have, what are our tags? What tags do we need now? We need to remove, well, let's remove all those tags and then come back. So let's go here. Where's tags? Tags. Okay. So we are going to delete this tag. Sucks. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do this on the local version and on the other one. Let's just delete them all just to be, we'll keep updates. Okay. And we want to create a new tag. Is going to be original book. So let's create that. And let's create another tag for new book. Okay, now we're going to go to posts. We're going to tag these with original book. I wish there was a way to bulk update posts. Just got to do it manually. Original book. This will be easier this will be easier later. Let's make this one a new one. This is from the old book, but let's just make this a new one just to see what it looks like. So this is new book. And we'll update that. And this news tag is bugging me. I'm just going to delete this. Okay. So now when we refresh this page, okay, there's the new book. Oh, its styling has been good so far, but I don't really like the styling it chose here. And why are we getting 404s on these? Because those should just... Oh, yeah, I really don't like I really don't like this design that it gave me. Why are these all 404s? Let's just restart Ghost and see if that fixes it. Read the book. There we go. So I still like the styling of this. This is sweet, but okay. And I should be able to make a new chapter. I should be able to add a little, preview section here, right? So let's go, where's that little thing here? Public preview. So public preview's up and paid is down. Let's update that. So if I refresh this, and I sign out, go back here. Oh. Why is that not working? Let's try restarting Ghost again just to see. Because this is free. This should only be visible to members. Maybe my post template needs to be updated. Read the book. Interesting. I'm just going to highlight this and see what it says. So I'm using this free public preview member only widget, but when I log out, I can still see all the content on this chapter. Oh, you actually have to do that here in the metadata. Members, let's make this paid members only. Update that. Refresh. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's good. Do I? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. So now let's see if we can get it to... I really don't like the way this looks. I'll just say this. I really don't like how this looks. A few ideas to try. Remove that heavy bright blue border for the new book. Remove the CTA section. We have one at the bottom of the page, and each chapter will have its own CTA. The new book. Yeah, any other ideas from you folks on how to make this better? Well, I just realized you guys can't even see all that. Yeah. I wonder if I should just switch back to current application. Would that be better for you guys? Might make things a little bit cleaner. If you have anything else subtle that you think would look good, let's try that. I do think this is a better this will be a better experience. I think it'll make more sense. Like, instead of just saying, well, I'm updating chapter by chapter, let's just post the whole book. People can read it, but then I'll start posting new chapters that people can't, that only members can access. Okay, so let's try this now. Let's see what it came up with. Okay, this is a little bit better. Let's see what it looks like on the homepage. I wonder if this will be too confusing for people. It's not bad, though. Not bad, right? Oh, I think we got to update this, though. Okay. One more thing. We need to update this previous forward chapter navigation to be book specific, i.e., currently for the new book, it says previous chapter, which goes to the old book. We don't want that. That navigation should work for each book independently. All right, let's see what it says about that. Oh, I thought I had implemented this, but let me check the current state of the navigation. Wait, I see it now. Did you see that? Where was that? Oh yeah, down here. Sometimes I wish you could pause this little thinking widget, but it saw something that was from the legacy thing that it fixed. All right, let's refresh this. Incorrect user error. Doesn't work on either of them. Let's ghost restart first just to make sure. But I think we got a problem. I don't know how you read the stack trace on these. Yeah. I have used the stop button. But yeah, I'm probably burning through tokens right now. It just feels... I mean, I should also be switching between ask and agent, like not using agent mode so much for asking questions, but... I had a feeling that I should have actually checked what it was doing here, because my sense was it wasn't using the right tags for this stuff, but let's see. Okay, so you're at the beginning. Yes, I am. What's the goal here? Yes. How successful products get noticed. This is a new chapter. I don't want this. Well, you know what? Maybe it's fine. I'll just use ordering for now until I fix it. Why don't we upload this and see what it looks like on the live site? Actually, one more thing. Let's ask it to give us a side by we'll just say where's that window? We'll just say for the home page only. For the home page only, let's try that side-by-side view you recommended earlier. New book on the left. Original on the right. Make it look good. That's actually the first time where I haven't liked the design that it's given. Like everything else, I've been pretty happy with what it looks like. But yeah, let's see what it comes up with. I know I'm supposed to be home at some point. It's getting close to 5 p.m. here. I'm really excited about this private podcast stuff, and like that it's already working, and that I didn't realize members were already getting access to this. It's pretty sweet. All right, let's see what it came up with. It's not bad. Not bad. Still a little bit heavy, but yeah, it's not bad. Just a few modifications on this, and I think we'll be done. So I got to look at it here. Just a few modifications. Make the view all chapters button the same color style as in the new book side, on the new book side, as the one on the right. And To change to for 2026. Well, I guess we already say 2026. Yeah, maybe it's just, is there anything else I want to change on here? You can read it. That's fine. You can read it. That's fine. You can view all chapters. That's fine. I actually think, the border color could be the same as the one on the right as well. Keep everything else the same. All right. Sorry, I'll extend this back out again. So nice to be able to, like, you can make, if you kind of know, if you have some idea of how you want to change something, yeah, you can definitely direct it. I do like this. Although now we have a duplication between those two, but I'll fix that later. What did I just do? Did I just click something by accident? Oops. Did I just accidentally reject a change? Right, let's go back. Let's see what it did here. Yeah, I think this looks good, hey? Just like new for 2026. That's the new book. This is the original book, free to read for paid members. I like this. I think we're getting there. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep all those changes, and dudes, like, it's so fast to change all of this, so we don't even need, like, even if I'm not super excited about how this looks, I can always change it later, right? So yeah, let's upload this, and I think that'll be it for the stream, unless you folks who have been watching have any ideas or things you want me to talk about, but I think we did it. I'm going to record a demo for John O'Nolan at Ghost just to show him this stuff. I think he'll be stoked on this. Where is it? Oh, we got some errors. Why? Getting errors when I upload this new version to the public site. Oh wait, no, this is the, I just uploaded it to the, that's hilarious. Oops, no. Oops. Oops. No. You know what I did? I accidentally uploaded that zip locally. Facepalm. Did I mess anything up? That's hilarious. They should not allow you to do that. Okay, let's see what happens when I do it on the actual site. Where is that zip? Did I just overwrite a bunch of shit? I think I did. Holy fuck. God. Oh, it's got to rebuild everything? Like, what the hell? Oh my God. What a disaster. Yeah, I think I just got to put this whole thing in zip. In Git, sorry. That was... That might have actually really fucked things up. Like I might have to, and then it just like took away that whole, although it's still, I don't know if this is all cached, but this is all like, let's see what happens when, okay, let's just keep that. Where's my zip? Content. I'm just gonna test this one more time locally because that really sucked. It looks fine. Okay, we still got all of our stuff. All right. This is the public site. Let's try this. I would love to just connect this to Git and just be done. Like not have to upload a zip file every time. That's brutal. All right. And unfortunately, we need to delete a bunch of these tags and apply them. Wish there was a way to do this without, now I can't remember what the tags are. New book, original book. Let's just call this new book. And the hash is new. book. Hopefully I got that right, because if you don't get these tags right, nothing works in this. Internal, new book, and then we have original book. This should be original book. All right. Did I do that right? Hash original book. Hopefully that's right. That looks correct here. Man, having to replicate everything from the local version to the public version. Okay, so this should just have original book. Okay, we're gonna update that. Go back to posts. This one should be original book. That's right. Go back to posts. This one should be original book. That's correct. This one should be original book. Okay. And yeah, what do you think this looks like? First chapter's coming soon. Oh, see, it just, all these little touches, it just knows. But it's got all these right here. I can click through on these. Oh, no, I can't. Why does that not work? What's your goal? What's the problem here? How successful products get noticed? Choose the right market is not working. Why? Hello? View. Hello? What was I supposed to do to this? What ended up being that error again? Okay, I'll just say. Okay. Okay, now on the public version, when I click on 2 of the chapter posts, I get a 404. The other ones work fine. Any idea why? What am I missing here? This is the original book. Hello World. It what doesn't it like about this? What did that one have that the other one didn't? These ones were already original book. Oh, maybe we need, new routes file. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to, where do I do that again? Ghost admin settings lab. Okay. Labs. That's awesome. That's awesome too. It would have taken me forever to figure that out. Okay, upload the routes file. Where is that one again? It is, where is that routes file? Routes, content settings routes, okay. Let's just go to content settings routes. Okay, let's see if that worked. There we go. Nice. All right, I think we did it. Yeah. Once I start adding new chapters, those will show up. This is great. I'm still super stoked about this account settings page we made. This is friggin' awesome. Yeah, this is just really sweet. All right. I think that's it. Thanks, everyone who joined live. I was surprised. We had, I can't remember your name. You've been in Mega Maker forever. Laravel guy. I'm so sorry. Your name is an @ and I can't remember what your name is, but thanks for joining. And got Beyond the Gallery. Not sure who that is, although the avatar looks familiar. Got Michael Green. Got, is it Ostap? Thanks for joining. Really nice to have everybody here. And it really motivates me to have folks show up when I'm doing this stuff. So thanks for that, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.